Rogers Center shakes like a cathedral built for October judgment. The air is electric, half thunder, half prophecy. One breath from silence, one swing from redemption. Yesterday they were embarrassed, 10 runs of humiliation echoing through every headline. But tonight, the tone changes. Tonight, the ghost in pinstripes takes the mound. Max Fried is not just a pitcher. He's a metronome of control, the stillness inside the storm. 19 wins, a 2.86 ERA, and the kind of postseason temperament that erases noise. His curveball breaks like confession, his fastball speaks in absolutes. He's the man you summon when chaos threatens the season. And chaos is exactly what Toronto intends to bring. Across the field, the Blue Jays hand the ball to Trey Yesevich, a 22-year-old rookie who has only tasted 3 big league starts. His stuff is electric, yes, but this isn't April baseball. This is October fire, and the Yankees lineup is built to test every weakness. Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, they've been quiet long enough. They don't need 10 hits. They need one perfect swing. The Blue Jays have home field advantage and a crowd ready to devour every mistake. But they've also lost Bo Bichette, their best contact hitter, the heart of their rhythm. Without him, Toronto becomes a team waiting for power that may never come. Fried knows how to suffocate hope. 7 innings of ground balls and broken bats could be enough to reset this entire series. And what of the rookie? The moment will chase him. The Yankees will make him throw strikes, bleed his pitch count, force him into the bullpen by the 5th. When that happens, the ghosts of momentum will begin to shift. 1 inning, 1 pitch, 1 spark at a time. The line sits around Yankees minus 150. It's not cheap, but neither is resurrection. The data, the pulse, and the pattern all converge on one truth. Fried restores order. The empire steadies itself on the edge of the abyss. And today's AI pick is Yankees money line. Fried over fear, experience over noise. The season survives another night. Will we cash or will we burn? Next up, Abaddon takes the mound for Tigers versus Mariners.
T-Mobile Park thinks last night was a warning. It wasn't. It was a blueprint. Pressure, patience, and one swing that cut the crowd's throat in the 11th. Seattle bled leverage. Detroit harvested it. Now Game 2 arrives with the only question that matters. Can Luis Castillo hold the wall long enough to erase what Tarik Skubal is about to do? Skubal is a problem you don't solve. You survive. He's velocity under control. A 4-seam that climbs the letters. A slider that saws the barrel. A changeup that makes right-handers guess wrong twice. He just struck out the postseason like it owed him money, and he's pitching 2 miles from the field that forged him. Expect first-pitch strikes, elevated finishers, and a geometry of weak contact that starves rallies before they're born. Detroit's plan is simple. 6 or 7 ruthless innings, then hand the game to a rested bullpen that didn't overspend last night. That's how you strangle a series. Castillo is the counter. Seasoned, flinty, capable of carrying Seattle through a storm. But this isn't a neutral test. It's triage. After an 11-inning drain, the Mariners need length from their ace, or they walk the same tightrope with tired feet. If he gets ahead, he's a sculptor. If he falls behind, Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, and Kerry Carpenter will punish spin left in daylight. Discipline is Detroit's edge. Work counts, force the splitter up, make every out cost Seattle 20 pitches instead of 5. Offensively, the Mariners cannot afford another 2-man band. Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh carried every hit yesterday, while the rest of the lineup vanished into a 0 for abyss. That isn't variance. That's exposure. Skubal will attack that gap with tempo and contempt, stealing early strikes and daring the back half to beat him honestly. If Seattle can't manufacture a crooked number without a mistake, they'll be chasing ghosts and grounders all night. Bullpens decide October. Detroit's is aligned. Fresh lefties for leverage, velocity in reserve, defined roles. Seattle's best weapons just took the heaviest lift. Those bullets don't come back with the same shine on 24 hours rest. If Castillo blinks, the cascade begins. Matchups tilt, pitch shapes dull, and one opportunistic inning becomes the series' hinge. Numbers, context, and the psychology of last night all point the same direction. And today's AI pick is Tigers' money line. Will we cash or will we burn?
The light in October is cruel. It reveals everything. 2 games, 2 reckonings, and the glyph still burns. In Toronto, the Empire refused to die. Max Fried walked into that storm of noise and turned it into silence. Curveballs bent the crowd's faith, fastballs cut through their cheers, and the Yankees dragged their season back from the brink. 1 game, 1 win, 1 breath that kept the dynasty alive. Yankees' money line cashed. Then the fire moved west. Seattle believed their house was safe. Detroit proved otherwise. Tarek Skubal carved the Mariners into hesitation, every pitch a sermon on command. The Tigers' bullpen shut the gates, and Kerry Carpenter's bat whispered the rest. A homecoming turned holy. Tigers' money line burned into truth. 2 underdogs of different kinds, 1 ancient, 1 reborn. Both carried the edge that October demands, discipline under pressure, poise when everything else collapses. The data was right, but the feeling was sharper. Now, the ritual resets. The map tilts toward Detroit and New York, and the air smells like consequence. En español, en Toronto, los Yankees sobrevivieron. En Seattle, los Tigres conquistaron. 2 victorias, una señal. El fuego sigue vivo. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Old saying, in German, Die Glut lügt nie. Translation: The embers never lie.